Hey guys, welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this reality chat. I wanted to just talk about this real quick and get your thoughts in the comment section, guys. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I listened to the Lexi McCollum interview on Giving You the Real Tea's YouTube channel, and I have to say that I definitely do empathize with her. I know that there are a lot of people who just feel like they're team Nell because Nell is team Mel or Melody. And because of that, they just feel that maybe she could do no wrong. And by proxy, Chris could do no wrong. And so because they don't feel like they really know this young lady and they're judging her off of one scene, which is all she had on the show, they're going to see her as someone who is incredible and she's just bitter and has a chip on her shoulder, or she's jealous of the other kids that the Fletchers have and she doesn't have a relationship with them. She's ungrateful. She's this, she's that, she's the other. All I heard from this young lady, in my personal opinion and being objective of the subjects at hand, was that this is a young lady who admittedly has dealt with and still is dealing with some mental health struggles and issues, depression. It's not a game. It's really serious. And when you couple those things with a broken, torn relationship with a parent and step parents that are on a reality show that may be trying to portray a certain image for the public, that can be a hard pill and definitely a bitter pill to swallow. I don't believe that this young lady is lying about her experiences. I don't believe in saying her truth. I'm not one of those people that likes to hear the phrase, and I don't use it myself, oh, they're just speaking their truth. I just believe in the truth. Truth is truth. Facts can change, but truth never changes. And truth is not an opinion. People can have their experiences and they can have their opinion, but the truth is the truth. I believe she's sharing her experiences, and I don't believe she's lying about her experiences. I can't say that everything that she said is the truth just simply because I don't know her. I don't know them. And I wasn't in the scenario and in their lives. But I don't believe that she got on here to try to trash them and that she's lying. And because she doesn't have a relationship with them, and she admittedly said she doesn't have a relationship with them, that she's doing this because she's bitter. I believe that she's basically speaking her actual experiences. Chris and Nell Fletcher are not perfect people, and neither is she. But I don't believe that she got on to try to make them look bad. I just believe she wanted to basically say, this is who I know. These are the people that I know. And when people make comments to say, well, she says that she doesn't really know them, or she doesn't really know them, what I believe she meant by that, and this is the only reason why I wanted to really talk about this, because I'm not going to give a review of her interview or go down the list of everything that she said and shared. But I will put a link to the full interview in the description box if you want to check it out. If you have not yet, please do so. And subscribe to his channel. I'm a subscriber. But anyway, the only reason why I really wanted to talk about this was because I feel like some people get some things misunderstood. When she's saying that she doesn't really know them, what she basically is saying is the people that you all are seeing and watching on this reality show, I don't know them, but I'll tell you who I do know. This is the Chris Fletcher and the Nell Fletcher that I know. This is the dad that I know. This is the stepmom that I know. But the people that you all are watching on television, the characters that you are watching that are displayed on the Love and Marriage Huntsville show that I actually don't watch either, I don't know them because they are not being who they have been to me in my real life from the years that I have been here up until today. And the reason I don't have a relationship with those people till today is because of A, B, C, and X, Y, and Z. And she put it out there. So I don't believe that she came on to bash them. I believe she came on to answer questions and to share her experiences. And that's it. I don't believe that she's lying about anything. And I believe that sometimes people really get too wrapped up and wound up in people that they see on these reality shows and feel like you really know these people when you're seeing about 40 or 42 minutes of edited footage that people are putting out here. And you're basing what you're seeing of these people on this television show and trying to compare that to this young lady who knows them in real life, who is the daughter and stepdaughter of these two people. And she's obviously hurt because of things that she has seen. Because when she says, I don't really know these people, she's talking about, look, I went through my own mental health crisis and I told my dad about it and he didn't make it like it was a big deal. But yet I see him on this television show having a conversation with my brother or my half brother. And he's sitting there crying with him, saying that he would do anything to, and move mountains for him to not feel the way that he's feeling. But for me, I was an afterthought. So obviously that would, if you were in that position, you would be hurt by that too. But yeah, I thought that it was a great interview. I meant to talk about it before now, but I've just been really, really busy and just getting a chance to really sit down and talk about it. But a very impactful, very insightful interview. And again, I don't believe that it was meant to be a bash session against the Fletchers, but I do believe that she knows some things that people don't know. And also it kind of explains a little bit more into the why is Chris Fletcher, how could he be friends with somebody like Martell? Well, apparently they really do have a whole lot more in common than even Chris wants to admit to this day. It really does make a lot of sense. And even Nell said on the reunion that she sees a lot of Chris in Martell. She didn't really go into depth with that, but she talked about the superficial things like the attitude, the wearing of the clothes and, that type of stuff. But it goes deeper than that. And it really does make sense because it's like birds of a feather flock together, right? Why would Chris, who from what was being portrayed, be this upstanding, amazing husband that may have had some indiscretions in the past, but they have worked through those things and made it work, and they've been married for all of these years? Why would he call himself a friend to somebody like Martell? You could try to be a mentor or, try to uplift somebody or whatever, but to be a friend, no, I don't see that. But it did put some dots together for me. And I really am glad that she got the opportunity to share her thoughts. I hope people are not coming for her and bashing her or trying to make her feel bad because she may be out here speaking about people that some people may see as unproblematic and upstanding and whatever. But when people get on these reality shows, you give yourself that opportunity for people to really come to share their thoughts about you and their experiences about you. I'm not saying that it's okay for any and everybody to have open season on people because they see people on a reality show. And it's definitely not okay for people to come out and lie or stretch truths about someone for the sake of trying to make them look bad because you're mad. But I just believe that this young lady, someone like Giving You the Real Tea, saw someone that they connected with on some levels and saw some things that they didn't really see as cool or right, and how she was just kind of like treated in that one scene and the one and only time she was on the show, and wanted to find out more about her and how it got to be to the place where you have this pretty much contentious relationship with your dad and your stepmom. And to get more information about it, I just believe that this was an opportunity for her to really share her thoughts and her opinions. And I don't have an issue with that. But I guess some people do because when you get to the point where you just feel like you know these people so much, and then when someone who really does know them comes out to say some things that you didn't really see about them, it could be hurtful. And I guess so. But that's when we have to not really get wrapped up in these people, because we don't know them. We don't know any of these people, right? But anyway, I'm glad that she got to share her thoughts and her stories and her experiences. And hopefully people are not coming for her, because she did say that she experiences depression and she's dealing with mental health struggles. And I definitely believe that that situation, being on that reality show for the very short period of time that she was on it, isn't something that really helped her in that way. So sometimes even with family, you may have to separate yourself from some people for the sake of saving your own sanity and your own self, because some of these people in these families, they may be good to strangers or just other people in your family and not good to you. It doesn't mean that you have to sit there, accept it, and take it. Even Jesus cut off family, and I've told that story several times before. So you just have to really know when to hold them and know when to fold them, and don't allow people to make you feel guilty because they have this old saying, family over everything, because everybody's family and familial structures are not set up that way. I mean, think about it. Some people, they have family that have done some terrible things to them physically, sexually, or whatever. Are you going to tell that person family over everything? So we have to really be careful when we put these labels on things like that. And when this young lady is out here sharing her story and her experience as she went through it with these people that she does know, she's just basically saying, these people on the show, as you see them, I don't know those people. We can't come for her when it comes to that. Now, Chris and Nell, they have the right to come out and respond to it. Does it mean that what they're saying is the truth? I don't know. But I just wanted to talk about that briefly, guys. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section. Thanks for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.